everybody, welcome back to Vibes Radio Show Podcast. You guys, you are live with Miss B. You guys, yes, today is recapping session, you guys, and we're just talking about some stuff that's been surfacing all over the internet, you guys, with this election, with all the identity politicking going on, the constant disrespect that we had to deal with in this election, you guys. Not that we haven't always had to deal with that anyway, you guys, but switching the narrative over just a little bit, you guys. Shout out to Keke Palmer on announcing her pregnancy, you guys. Congratulations. I didn't think she would ever get pregnant. Shout out to you, Keke Palmer. I still look at you as a 12-year-old, even though you're older than me. Yes. She looks so cute. Her baby bump is really cute, you guys. But I wanted to go into this Migos whole case thing that's going on, you guys. It's real. Oh my gosh. I don't know. If you guys don't know about the murder of rapper Takeoff, you guys, he was in the group Migos. They're from Gwinnett County, you guys, in Georgia. So they're a big hot group here, you guys, and Takeoff is one of the rappers, you guys. He's it's Takeoff, Quavo, and Offset, you guys. If you haven't been following me, these guys have been all over the internet. So I'm not the only person talking about them, but he was accidentally shot, you guys, by two different bullets coming from two different ways. So supposedly, from what I saw on the very first night that it happened, you guys, I kind of posted the video as soon as like somebody sent it to me. I did my little research, you know, it only took me about 30 minutes, and I just gathered everything, and I found out he was actually dead, and then I posted the video about it, you guys. But it looked to me like his security shot at these people that he was getting into it with, you guys. And I think it's not Lil Key. Everybody keeps talking about Lil Key. I can't think of his name because I don't really follow this guy. I didn't even know they had like such a big beef. He looks like he's about freaking, the kid looks like he's about freaking 15 or 16, but I guess he's a killer, he's a gangster, so you know, him and Quavo had words before. So he was at the party, they was at the party together. It was supposed to be like a family type of thing, you guys. But it ended up Quavo having words with this guy back and forth with his entourage, and they were trying to leave, and the next thing you know, shots were fired. Takeoff was in the middle of it, and he got shot in the head, and I think he got shot in the back or the shoulder from the other side. So supposedly what the people were saying in text messages from the people that were actually there, they were saying that the security guy saw someone pull out a gun, and he immediately shot, and Takeoff jumped up and got hit with that bullet. And then that person, the other entourage, started shooting because they shot. That's supposedly what happened, you guys, you know? So anyway, I thought it was solved that night, but supposedly it wasn't, you guys. They're looking at this guy now. His name is Cameron. Cameron is saying you got him messed up. He did not, he's not trying to take the fall for it, you guys. He even went so far to ask the judge, could he give him money for a private investigator because he spent all his money on a lawyer? You know, to me, it seems like he's pleading to the courts. He didn't come forward because he knew he didn't do it. I don't know, you guys. It seems to me like they're trying to get somebody to take the fall. And I'm like, why are you trying to get somebody to take the fall if you guys really want to solve this case? I don't know, you guys. Sound like some Illuminati shit to me. I don't know if it was a sacrifice. A lot of people are going on with this sacrifice thing. I do not know. I would hope that that's not the case and that's not what happened, you guys, because I feel like all three of them loved each other really. I loved each other a lot, so I don't know. You know, I'm hoping that wasn't the case. You know, but it's kind of seeming a little sketchy. And Cameron said he needs a private investigator. He's not going without a fight. He didn't do this. He's pleading not guilty up until they can find him guilty, because the look on his face is pleading for help. You know, so I don't know if he thinks that it's not his fault or if he just really didn't do this. You know, but it's real disturbing because you see all this stuff in Hollywood talking about these sacrifices, and people like Kanye talking about he sacrificed his mom You know, so many people have made decisions for fame. You know, you never really know. You know, so I don't know if that's the case, you guys, but rest in peace, Takeoff. Glad they're still working on your case and they're not just throwing it under the rug, you know, like they do a lot of stuff, you know. But to Cameron, if you did not do this, then maybe you should really try to get a private investigator, so because this is really going to fuck your life up. So I don't know, you guys. Hopefully he can get that situated, you guys. But rest in peace, Takeoff. I just send my condolences to the family because this must be very stressful. All these flooding inboxes and stuff. I see people saying so much hurtful stuff to Quavo. And I'm like, how could, like, social media is so freaking messed up, you guys. Social media is so messed up. Like, how can you comment on somebody's page and say, like, such harmful stuff? Like, this guy just lost his nephew. You know, we have no idea if it was something dealing with the Illuminati or if it was something, you know, it's something that happened. Things happen, and you can't say, oh, he had no business gambling, all that. People do stuff. We're all human, okay? We're all human. We all make mistakes. A lot of us put ourselves in the wrong place at the wrong time all the time. We're not perfect at all. You know, I can say is just please back off, you guys, because you're being like real A-buds, you know. So that's that, you guys. Shout out to them, you guys. It is what it is. Stay out of people's business, you guys. And also, we're also talking about all the things that were said during this election. I got a lot of inboxes about it. I actually had a group chat on Bigo last night, you guys. You know my Bigo, go to BIGO Live and look for MSB Fitness, you guys, or look for everything BEE. I do live chats on Bigo and we talk about a lot of stuff. You know, a lot of times I get people from all over the world. That's the thing I love most about Bigo, is you can meet some of the most craziest people or some of the most smartest people in the world, successful people in the world. You can meet a lot of people and you get paid to be on there, you know, so that helps too. But in our group chat, we were just talking about how close this election came and how much people were actually baiting on, you know, wanting Trump back in office. And like I started off saying, you guys, about politics being a business. It is a business. That's the only way it has to be. It has to be ran that way. You know, that's why we don't have people with real characteristics of an actual human with a heart. Nobody have pureness anymore. You know, it's all about what I can do to get this. And, you know, it has to have the dollar sign in front of it. You know, and it seems like I hear a lot of people saying, I want Trump back in office. He gave us money. He did stuff for us. Like, a lot of people would do stuff to keep you in the same position as well. That doesn't mean they care about you because they gave you some freaking assistance. That's not the real assistance we need. The real assistance we need is, how about you help us buy some land? How about you do that? How about you give us our land that is due to us? How about that? We wouldn't even need your fucking housing. So how about make it make sense? You know, you people are such slaves. It's just so sad. Like, we try to go 10 steps forward and we just get knocked backwards by ourselves. Like, by our own people. You know? So it's just really sad, you guys. And I want you guys, if you want to join in on this chat, go to Bigo Live. Like I said, it's BIGO Live. It's a little dinosaur app, and follow everything B on there, you guys. You can see my my live chats I do with people, and I also do showcase on there too. I look for talent on there as well, you guys, and we talk about some real stuff because I just want people to stay woke. You know, my people. I want you guys to stay woke and know like what's going on and what you need to be focusing on, and not get distracted out here in this world that is trying to get us distracted. Social media was not put out here for us to put out positivity. It was put out here for us to put out all this negative, this distracting freaking content, so we would not be woke. That's what it was supposed to be for. But people like me and people like some of you woke people out there, you know what to do. You know how to use it. You know, don't make a mockery out yourself. Don't disappoint your people. You know, so if you want to join in, you guys, you can do that. If you want to watch this live, you guys, this podcast, you can also watch it live on YouTube at Vibes Radio Show Podcast, you guys. I got a lot of videos on there. Please like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Support me, and I will support you back. You guys, we're talking about some real stuff, you guys. You're live with Miss B. This is Vibes Radio Show Podcast, you guys, and I'll be right back after these messages. Hey you, are you looking for a place to shoot your podcast? Well, guess what? We have the perfect spot for you at the Culture Lab, you guys. The Culture Lab is just what it is, you guys. Representing the culture, you know? Putting out your positive voices, whatever type of entertainment that you want to present to the world, you guys. The Culture Lab is now allowing you to do that at an affordable price as well, you guys. So go follow the Culture Lab on all platforms, you guys, and you won't regret it. I promise you. And come on over and check us out. Welcome back, you guys. If you're still tuned in, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for staying down with me. You guys are awesome. I see the numbers going up. I see the change. We're monetized now, so kudos to that, you guys. How awesome is that? Just recapping on some stuff today, talking about some stuff you may care about or you may not care about. But guess what? I care about it, so I'm going to talk about it. So that's that. Yes, you guys. So we're finished off talking about the Migos, you guys, with that conspiracy thing. I don't know. I'm not even going to speak on it anymore because it scares me the thought of, you know, someone can actually sacrifice their family or not. I didn't say that. You know, that's just a rumor that's going around. I don't know, you guys, but there's so much more to talk about, you guys. Before I get into this Kanye stuff, Benzino says Lil Baby is the new Tupac. It's a new era Tupac. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I like your music. I'm tired of people comparing themselves to Tupac. Like, I follow the Mr. LaTruth. He really gets on my nerves. He thinks he looks like Tupac just because he wears a bandana around his head. No, you look like a sunken faced fish, dark-skinned, but not Tupac. Okay, Lil Baby, you're a dope artist, but it's not giving Tupac. It's not giving Tupac, okay? Let Tupac hold his name, let him keep his remembrance. You know, we don't need people trying to mock him, okay? That's that, okay? So yeah, Lil Baby is not Tupac, you guys, but on to Kanye, you guys. Everybody asked me, do you still support Kanye after he just went crazy the other night? Yes, I do, okay? You guys are so freaking pathetic. You're so quick to give up on your black people. You're so quick to give up on each other. Do you know why people have formed communities and nations just to support their people? Like, they buy land within their people. They buy houses. Chinese people do it. Spanish people do it. Like, everybody's doing it except for us. That's why, like, we're the lowest denominator. Like, we're not coming together and forming anything. We're not making a history anymore. Like, it's really sad. It's really sad. But to answer your question, people, I said I wasn't going to respond in my inbox, and I didn't because I'm only going to respond on the podcast, guys. And if you want to hear my response, you would need to come on the podcast. You would need to tune into the podcast, okay? So that's that. So, yes, I do still support Kanye, you guys. I think he needs us more than ever right now. Like, why do you think he's steady going on podcasts? He's steady going on platforms. He's steady fighting, even though they have frozen his assets. To what nature do Adidas or anybody have the right to go into your bank account and freeze your money because of what you said? So you mean what I say is more effective than what I do? Oh, hell no. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I can say something that would just get everything in my life muted and shut down versus me giving back to families, building communities, doing all this positive stuff. You're going to make a mockery out of that because of something I said. You guys have been anti-black forever, but we don't have any defense for that. So nobody gives a shit. You know, just because the Jews have created a white Jew nation, even though blacks are the real Jews, you guys have given into that. And we can't even speak on it. How powerful is that? We can't even announce it. We can't. Kyrie Irving put a freaking video that wasn't even created or owned by him. Did you mute Amazon or do you own Amazon? Make it make sense. Like, doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. So yes, you guys, I do still support Kanye. I'm hoping, like, I'm buying the E24. I don't care. You know, I'm supporting it because I understand where he's coming from. I understand when there's a call for help. I understand when people are crying for help. I understand when someone has so much information that they want to put out there. They're trying to release it to their people, and their people are so fucking ignorant that it's just blocking it's not going in. It's not going in or out. You know, we're just missing the whole fucking thing. Like, all we saw was white lives matter. That's all that matters. That's what they think that matters. White lives matters is what they built our fucking justice system off of. Like, come on. Our fake ass judicial system, or whatever you want to call it. It was never built for us. Police officers were never built to protect black people. They were never created for that. You know, and you guys think that we're supposed to go on all these years later and think that something that was built to control us is for us. Make it make sense. You guys, I say stuff and you say, oh, you should watch what you say. You really got to be careful, Miss B. I know, because if you know me, you knew that I don't give a shit. You know, I have a voice into podcasts because I want to use my voice, not because I want to be I want to be scared to speak about some shit that actually needs to be spoke about. You know, so that's that, you guys. If you don't like it, you already know. Like, you don't have to tune in. You don't have to be a part of this show. You don't have to support this show. You don't have to follow me. You know, but some of you guys are such trolls. You just want to follow just to nitpick and say negative stuff. You know, I don't really care about that because guess what? To me, you're still following. To me, you're still watching. You're still getting some of what I'm saying inside of your head. You know, maybe I can sway you to think other ways, you know, instead of your negative ass ways. You know, all I'm saying is stop muting our black man. Stop making our men feel like they don't have us. He's married to a white woman she's not even white. You know, she's freaking what? She's mixed with all kinds of shit. But she's pro-white. She's not for him. You know, she will allow them to keep his children away. You know, she even threatened to take the kids away. You know, why are you forcing your husband or your ex-husband, whatever, your kid's father, to be quiet about something that he wants to freely speak about? You know, I don't know. It sounds sketchy to me, you guys. But I'm not rich. I'm not famous. I don't know that tax bracket way of living. I don't know if you were blood sacrificed into something. I have no idea. They said all this stuff was, you know, all this Illuminati crap has just been flooding all over the internet. It's for years, but it's even more today. And even more people are coming out. Just like they say, the Illuminati, the sacrificing was true a long time ago, but they stopped it supposedly. And when you say you stop something, it doesn't really stop. You know, it just becomes more secretive, you know? They didn't really stop hazing people when you join a sorority or fraternity. You know, it just became quiet. And that's it. And I'm believing it because I'm thinking they got some type of youth formula too, because I'm seeing all these old people and they're looking younger than me today. You know, you go back to their younger pictures and they looked even older back then than they do today. 90% of the actors today look younger than they did back then. That's crazy, you know, but I don't know. I'm just a podcast host, guys. I can only say so much and make you believe so much. So I don't know. You know, I just hope that you guys actually wake up and see what's going on. You know, I don't care what anybody say. Nobody should have the right to go into someone's funds. You're not the IRS. Why are you going into this man's bank account and freezing his assets and not letting him have access to his money and he have kids to feed and stuff? Like I don't understand. Because you think I don't like Jewish people? What if I don't? What the fuck if I don't? I don't have a choice to not like somebody. You don't like me. You do not like my black skin, but you want me to accept you. That's a load of crap, you guys. I don't know. You know, we only have so much time to talk on this show, you guys. I only can say so much on this show without, you know, the they people joining in. You know, my following haven't gotten that big yet, so I can pretty much say what I want right now. You know, and they don't care, you know, because they don't care if you get a little amount of people to follow and listen to you. It's only when you get a bandwagon of people and then they start, you know, investigating you. So right now we're safe, people, you guys. But, you know, that's today's show, you guys. Like I said, watch this full show on YouTube at Vibes Radio Show Podcast. And I hope everything makes sense to you. And I hope you wake up and realize that, you know, this is just a starting point. We're starting over. We're starting at the beginning. Every freaking time we have one of these elections, you guys, it's either taking us back or we may get a foot ahead. We don't really know. But don't ever stop thinking about ways to improve. You know, and actually email and hit up your elected officials, because they actually want to talk to you and they actually respond. So I was told, you know, so I said I'm going to start doing it. So I suggest you guys do it too, because I was told that they actually respond and they actually want to hear from you. So why not try and see? Put your voice out there, make it be heard. Let them know what you want to see change in this world. And that's that, you guys. I don't know. But this is Vibes Radio Show Podcast, you guys. You are live with Miss B. Thank you all for staying tuned in, for liking, sharing, subscribing to all my platforms, you guys. Thank you. You are awesome. And happy holidays to you guys. And have a blessed and wonderful day today, you guys.